keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Marks gets it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41. They give now to Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play action, May. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
May now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their
yards.
defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Stroud gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Stroud now on 3rd. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. It's a design boot. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. May off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Finds him on the slant. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's Henderson on the give. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Slot receivers headed left. Back to the air. It's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that
touchdown, New England. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Making some progress here. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Out now come the Texans on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4. As a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They go play action with Stroud. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Here's Stroud again. It connects down the sideline. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 40. And the Texans, first down. First and goal, Houston.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
And up the middle, it's Marks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Stroud from the pistol. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Catch made. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Nico Collins with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So second down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open. It beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Second and 10. Here's May. That one's complete right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
May not have throw on third. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Marks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. It's Marks on the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running this off here to Marks. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He finds Stover. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hands off here for Brooks. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Stroud. This gets the 1st and more. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-point lead.
Texans.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
21. Patriots 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Hits him on the in route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. On play action, here's May. We'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Henderson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. There's another for it. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots making a one-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Rory Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. He's keeping it. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
This has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now a give to Marks. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they really cut that one close, but they stop him just before he can get the first block. It's 4th down.
A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action. May. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Here's May to the air. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Complete to Diggs out left. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 35. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. And he sails that one over the end zone. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
May now on 3rd down. And he's got it. It's in close. Well, we get to about 9 on this one, and maybe a little momentum as well to consider going for it now on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll try it now with Stevenson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward? is getting off the field.
The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running this with Marks. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Finds the in route, complete. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Houston.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Throw left side, caught by Bryant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. This is Marks. He dodged the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Throwing is Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll set up a screen here for Marks. And he's brought down at the line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Well, I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Texans set to punt. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots offense all set to go. They took their shot, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. May now from the gun. Pass taken in by Diggs. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 8 on that one, and that's a New England 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10. Here's May. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. To the air yet again. May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Finds his back, Marks. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, Marks. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Stroud off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
6 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw third and long. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 15
The end
yards.
result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Patriots 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've set it downs from 37. To the air on first down, May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Diggs there to bring it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down. Throw here, third down. He's got a man left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? First call here coming from the shotgun. Zone read, a handoff to Marks. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Stroud. Cut out left. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Dump off caught by his back. Along the sideline, he's past the 30. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
First down throw by Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Stroud off of play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Completes it downfield to Kirk. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw left side, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Fullback trying to power it across. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Now again, it's Marks headed right. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Throwing is Stroud. They set up the screen here for Marks. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off in the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Texans nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
May now on 3rd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And one complete to Diggs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's May again. This will be caught once again by Diggs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Throwing again. It's May. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 43. Again, it's May. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. And those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. You got away with one there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It is caught left side. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. May throwing for it. He connects downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
May on 1st and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. One final shot here. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots at the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the Texans come away with the road win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.